Hello and welcome everyone. If you are here, then I'm 100% sure either you are planning to take the IELTS test or your exam is tomorrow. You might be nervous about taking your IELTS speaking test, but with these 10 tips, you can crack this exam very easily in one go. IELTS speaking test is divided into 3 parts. Part 1 is the general introduction. In Part 2, you will come across a cue card. In Part 3, it will be a two-way discussion. So, here are my 10 tips that will help you crack the IELTS speaking test. The most common tip is you should not memorize your answer, especially in Part 1, because the examiner is aware that you are familiar with the questions that he is going to ask. So, never memorize your answers. My tip 2 for speaking exam is do not use big or unfamiliar words. You should always use the vocabulary you are confident and comfortable with, rather than going for the words that does not make sense in the sentences. My tip 3 is you should use a range of grammatical structures like fluency and coherence, lexical resources, your pronunciation. Tip 4, and I believe the most important one, is that don't pretend to be someone that you are not. That means you should not focus on any accent. Speak your heart out in whatever accent you are comfortable. This means while speaking, you are thinking your answers. My tip 5 for you is you need to pause to think. It is always justified that you can take a pause while speaking. Another tip for IELTS speaking test is that you should always avoid using fillers, like words like that does not sound good at all. And also it will lead to your negative marking. So rather than doing that, you can take a pause and then speak. Tip 7 for the IELTS speaking test is you need to extend your answers. Never use one-word answers while speaking in IELTS test. Rather, elaborate your answers. Tell whatever comes into your mind. Feel free to reach out for questions if you do not understand anything. Tip 8 is smiling helps pronunciation. Smiling can help you calm your nerves and in turn will help you speak in proper pronunciation. My tip 9 for you is you should not speak in monotone. You can take breaks, you can use decent words, and also can explain your calmness and happiness while speaking. You should never speak in a monotone. Last but the most effective is that you need to practice all the most common IELTS topics. There are around 8 to 10 common topics that generally comes into your IELTS speaking exam, and if you practice them well, it is very easy to crack this IELTS speaking module. So the common topics are tourism and travel, education, transport, health, sports and recreation, crime and punishment, advertisement, and the internet. So the funda is very simple. Combine these 10 tips with IELTS practice module to help you achieve the higher band in the speaking IELTS module. As it is true saying that practice makes perfect. There is no shortcut to success in the IELTS exam. Practice as much as you can in order to achieve your target band score. If you like this video, do subscribe to our channel, and if you have any questions or concerns, do write in the comment box. I will be happy to answer.